Holy fuck. So, I recorded a video last night. Basically, I was bitching because I had to stay late, and the same coworker that fucking was having their problems that left early stayed for 2 hours because apparently their hips weren't working correctly and they had to go home. But basically, I told them, well, if you can't work, then why don't you just get like a medical leave or something? And they're just like, oh, I need money. I'm just like, you can't work though. She goes, I can work. I didn't say anything, but I'm just sitting there thinking, you can't do any chores and you can't walk. So how exactly can you do your job, right? The reason I didn't post the video was because I got all the way to the end of it and I was just like, I don't even give a shit. You know, it doesn't even like piss me off that I had to stay late or that people are fucking incompetent. It's just like, you could have at least called. Like, you know what's going on. Don't fucking do it, you fucking suicidal squirrel. Holy shit. But you could have at least called. Like, you know what your situation is. You know that your body's having problems. You could have said, hey, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to work today. But instead, you just continue to fuck people over. And it's just like, you've been told so many times to just call people and say you're not going to be here. But instead, you show up and work for an hour or 2 hours, say that you can fully do the job, and then you go home. No, you can't do the job.
The slow reveal. What's up, bitches? Oh wait, that can't go on YouTube, can it?
Yeah, I can. You can say whatever you want.
Oh yeah, that's right. Put me a bitch and come drinking.
Oh!
Damn it.
Oh! If I drink, I'm gonna smoke, and I don't want to smoke.
Eek.
No.
Eek.
No.
Bye.
Adios. I'm going to Walmart to get a pizza. I have made a decision. I am not going to see my ex. I'm not going to say anything. For now. I think that there's a common misconception that I'm just like thinking about them all the time and whatnot. And that's not the case, alright? I would say that it's hardly ever do I think about them. It's more of a, I don't know if you would call it PTSD or something, but like, I don't know, some nights I just can't do it. But it's not like that all the time, right? 99% of the time it's, no, I just fucking missed this light because this fucking guy just rolled up to it's just one guy, and now I have to fucking wait. God damn it. Yeah, it's not like I'm sitting here wallowing and grieving or fucking something, you know. I'm just kind of, I don't know, like I said, I just go about my life like normal, and it's just something that's always been in the back of my mind the past 5 years, you know. And I think a lot of people in the comments just don't get it. Like, they think that I'm trying to, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like they deserve an apology, and that's all that I know. I don't know what the fuck they're doing or how they're gonna react or how I'd even react to seeing them, you know. But fucking whatever, I don't fucking know. So, I want to talk about forgiveness and therapy, because I see it a lot in the motherfucking comments. I see a lot of people saying, if you're still not over or whatever after all this time, that you should just go to therapy because it could really help you. The only thing I have to say to that is, what can therapy do that I can't do myself? Alright? What is a therapist gonna tell me that I can't find on Google, or what you guys won't fucking tell me, or what I can't figure out for myself, right? But then also saying that I need to forgive myself and whatnot. And my question is, why? Right? I see a lot of comments that are saying, oh, you need to forgive yourself so you can be happy, and and you can move on with your life, right? But why? Why is everybody's solution to just, oh, that's all right, I'll just do it right the next time, you know? You better not fucking do it. Yeah, that's right. Why is everybody's solution to just, oh, I'll just do it right the next time. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, just forgive myself, you know? But it doesn't make sense to me, because if I live with this, right, I will know never to do this shit again. But if I just forgive myself, I feel like there's a chance that, don't you fucking change lanes. Why? And then you go slow as shit. Go. God, what the fuck? God, you're dumb. Idiot. Earlier today, when I was at work, I was thinking about where it all started. You know, thinking that maybe if I found the root of everything, that I could find a solution. You know, maybe it was the fact that my dad's parents weren't that great, my mom's parents weren't that great, and in turn made two not of the best parents, and in turn made not of the best people with the best mentalities. And not able to speak, apparently. But then something occurred to me. It doesn't matter where it all started, right? What matters is the now, and what I do now. Because imagine this, right? Imagine I have kids, those kids have kids, those kids have kids. They will never have to wonder why things are so shitty if I change, right? Or I could continue on doing what I'm doing and be just like my parents and just be not the best, but kind of like, I don't know, I guess you could call it average in today's society, even though some people might be like, oh, that's awful. And it's just like, no, I feel like if you live in the US, it's probably an average childhood listening to your parents fight all the time. I feel like that's pretty average, honestly. At least to me. I guess my question is, what does change look like, right? How do you know that someone is healthy? Because I see a lot of people in the comments, they're just like, they see me when I'm just like allegedly emotionally unstable, right? Or I'm like crying or something. And they're just like, oh my God, he's emotionally unstable. You need to fix this. But when a woman does it, oh, it's all right. That's cool. You know, but when I do it, oh, you know, there's something wrong with him. He's emotionally unstable. He's fucking crying. You know what? I don't want to fucking hear it. But what? You think, oh, he's happy now because he hasn't had a mental breakdown in a year, so he's fucking cured. It's like, what does change exactly look like? You're like, you fucking tell me, you know? I also see some comments where they're saying, why do I want to go back and see my ex to apologize? And, you know, I don't know. I just feel like I should, and I feel like part of that stems from, you know, when we were dating and I would do these things, I would always say, oh, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, then I fucking do it again, right? So I feel like part of me thinks that I should, like, say it and mean it and not just say it to say it, because I feel like, especially nowadays when people are apologizing for something that they did, they're kind of just like, oh, sorry, you know, they're just like, oh, whatever, you know, sorry, won't do it again. And it's really not like you can tell that they don't fucking mean it, you know. But maybe I don't need to see her, you know. Maybe I just pray that one day she comes across one of my videos and sees it, and that they'll know, like, you know, I don't need to apologize because you can fucking see it, you know. I've never been good with words, god damn it. So even if I tried to, I probably wouldn't even know what the fuck to say. Holy shit. So, I was reading some more comments and more people giving me advice, and I'm just kind of ignoring it. But then one comment stuck out to me, and it was, don't try and heal her. I thought about it, and it made a lot of sense, because my time to apologize was 5 years ago. You know, doing it now probably won't do anything. And it'll probably do more harm to me than good fucking seeing her. Not saying that I'm in a fucking certain state or anything, but like, I probably just shouldn't see her. It's probably for the best, you know? It's probably for the best. The more I think about it, the more I realize that she probably doesn't need an apology to feel better. Because when we were dating, the entire time, I believe that I was smarter than her. But looking back on it, she was telling me things that I didn't even realize until a year or two ago. So, in actuality, she's smarter than I am. And therefore, she is probably doing better than I am currently. So she doesn't need me to do anything, right? I just need to accept that. I was thinking about why I believe that women balance out the men, and I think it's this: emotions, right? Women understand emotions a whole hell of a lot better than men do. And the reason I know this is because I heard my coworker talking, and I think she's 17, she's going to turn 18, but I heard her talking about something with, you know, I don't even fucking remember what it was. But basically, what she was saying, I didn't realize until I was like 23. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So maybe women who are my age understand way more about what I'm dealing with than I do, right? So I don't think it's wrong of me to assume that maybe a woman would balance me out.